Jacobs, better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real relevant and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Yes. Guess what? It is the Kim Jacobs Show, and I am so excited because we have with us our group of students that are starting their own talk shows, virtual shows, podcasts from scratch. Hello, 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 hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. This is fun already because these individuals, I'm kind of like giddy, tight in my cheeks, like a proud parent type of thing. I'm so excited to be able to present to you all today some of the new talk show hosts, virtual shows that's going to be coming out, hitting the scenes that you don't want to miss. So go ahead over in the virtual studio audience, share this broadcast, tag your friends, let everybody know, tune in right now. You do not want to miss one moment of each of these individuals. And we have one more coming. She's coming from a big event and she's getting home, get situated right quick. That's the beautiful part. You can do a talk show, a virtual show right from the comfort of your own home. So, Lisa, I know, I'm putting everybody on the spot here for a second, but just in a nutshell, tell them what they can expect to hear from you today. Don't give all the details, but tell them a little bit that they can expect from Lisa D.
Hi, I'm Lisa D with Keys with Lisa D, and I will be sharing some of the events that'll be going on my show, as well as what I learned in this class.
Yay! Okay, Sakinna J, unmute yourself and tell everybody what they can expect from you.
I'm Sakinna J. I am going to be hosting Autism Talk with Sakinna J. And you should be expecting to learn ins and outs to living with children with autism and also ways to juggle your family with it.
Wow, that's going to be epic too. Okay, Coach Jim, how are you over there? We're going to sandwich you in the middle as the male in the class. So talk to us and tell us what they can expect to hear from you today.
Well, I'm definitely honored to be of all these wonderful, wonderful women, and really excited about the opportunity to be launching my show. As many know that I'm a business coach, I work in the business world, train, empower entrepreneurs. So today, especially, I'm going to be sharing tips that mistakes actually that you should avoid when starting your business. Okay. And how to build and grow an even more successful and profitable business.
You coming prepared. What's the name of your show, Coach Jim? You like getting ready to do a whole business plan. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my show is Biz Talk with Coach Jim. And as we unfold this, you can look forward to...
No, Coach Jim. I know. Wait, not time out. You're going to go all the way in. We're going to just right now just give a little snippet, but you're getting ready to unfold. Don't unfold anything yet. Okay. Dr. Lin J, tell us your name and a little bit about what they can expect to hear from you.
Hey, everyone. This is Dr. Lin J. Most of you are already used to me. You'll see me on Real Talk. You'll see me on She-Mergence. But this is something new that's coming to you. It's called Emerge and Empower TV, bringing everyone in the community both locally and internationally, and it's all going to be an empowerment hour. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, we ready, baby. Yes. Are you ready in the virtual studio audience? Because we get ready to have a roller coaster ride this hour, and I want to go ahead and take a quick commercial break with one of our episode sponsors. When we come back, we're going to start jumping right in. Welcome to you all in the virtual studio audience. Let me see who's out there and acknowledge you right from the beginning. I see you. I see people saying congratulations already. So thank you for your comments. Keep them flooding in throughout today's discussion. And I know each of you are coming in representing different people. Congratulations. Zena said, Tasha said, congratulations. James is saying congratulations. CTR Media, we stream in 100 countries, 350 million households. They're on saying you can support by sending stars to the Kim Jacobs Show. James, I see all of you all. We'll keep your comments flooding in throughout today's broadcast. So go ahead and keep them coming. Any congratulations for any of these graduates today, support them. I see you, Queen T. I see you. Okay, let me put your comment up. So I'm going to flood your comments. So go ahead and keep them coming all throughout today. All right. We'll be right back right after our episode sponsor and get ready to start learning some of the backstory of these individuals that's here today. We'll be right back.
My father had 4 of his fingers amputated in a workplace accident. It was the first injured individual I represented, and I knew I had to win that case. When someone walks into my office and they've been injured, I know what they're going through. If you've been injured at work with Hunter and Everett. We've got the experience, so let us help you.
All right. We are back here to witness the wonderful occasion of these individuals that have taken a 6-week training course on how to start your own show from scratch. And the beautiful part is they get the opportunity to go through this training collectively as a group of 5, and then they also get to own their own content. So even though I've been the coach, I don't get the royalties or anything from their content. I want to go right to Dr. Lin J and kick this party, this graduation celebration off with a bang. Dr. Lin J, let me tell you a little bit about her. She is humbly known as Senior Linda, is a mother of 6 beautiful children, a grandmother of 2 princesses, which I get to hear them throughout the training periodically. She's a woman of faith and substance, a leader in the community with a heart for the kingdom, and an advocate for abused and rejected. She's a teacher, pastor, author, entrepreneur, life coach, motivational speaker, family, a lot of different hats. And this woman was born and raised in Nassau, Bahamas. Listen, as an international women's conference and empowerment speaker, I'm so happy to have her be one of our graduates today. Dr. Lin J, tell us a little bit about your backstory and what made you inspired to do Emerge and Empower TV.
Wow. It is just from my audience, the feedback. Every time I do a live, people are saying, you should do that more often. And so even if people watch it later on, but they come back to me and say, you know what, I learned today. I needed what you had to say today. And so this has created a platform where I can be on virtually, and people can hear me anytime that they choose and any time of the day. And whether they're looking for a word to just pick them up, or maybe they're going through something and there's a particular topic that bring enlightenment. So I love to empower and give the tools that are necessary for this faith journey.
Good. I love it. And with people tuning, because you wear so many different hats. You're like a pastor, you're a person that ministers the gospel. You do a lot of live podcasts already within studio situations. What made you decide that you wanted to go this virtual route to learn more from this perspective?
Well, I believe that you're never too young to learn, and every day should be a learning curve. And I am big on learning. And wherever I can sign up, I sign up, because you learn from individuals. Just coming on this platform has opened up my eyes, my understanding. So things I might have decided to learn later on through trial and error was expedited, so I don't have to go the long route and make all those necessary connections. So, and that enlarges my territory. So going through this platform has now given me the tools that I need to not start and stop, but keep going.
Yes, baby. I'm excited about you keeping going and moving forward. And it seems like you're a person that won't ever really arrive, but you're going to always be looking to further develop yourself because you're very gifted already. And so when can people expect to tune in to your new show?
Well, they can expect to tune in the first week in December, which will start on Saturdays at 3 p.m.
Saturdays at 3 p.m. And literally you can follow Dr. Lin J right now on all of her social media, and she can tell you how to do that. But in literally, you're going to be able to start watching her shows faithfully the first week in December, starting Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern
Yes, and
Standard
be
Time.
my guest. This is your opportunity to sign up and add yourself to my list.
That's a great thing. And if you all are out there and you have your own podcasts and shows already, this is a great opportunity to see some phenomenal guests that could be guests on your show, as well as you be guests on their show. So this is really good, in my opinion, synergy and connectable opportunities. I don't know if that's a word, connectable. I think it is. Anyway, I make up my own words sometimes too. I should be a dictionary. With your family and all of the different hats that you wear, ministry, how do you go about balancing all of those different entities and still be able to kind of keep your own sanity?
I'm a multitasker, and when there are many things going on, I get bored. So I'm always creating things that keeps me going, because if I get bored, I get laughed. You start feeling aches and pains and everything. And I feel like there's always an opportunity to share. So for me, it's my way of sharing the gospel. So I will never get tired of opening up a platform for others to share their story, because people are going through 24/7. So I do not want to be tired just because, okay, I don't want to do this, because it is necessary and it's needed. And I am a vessel that God has chosen. I never wanted it. I was running from the scene for years, never wanted to be up front. I hardly do lives until I started doing these podcasts, because I would prefer to be behind the scenes. But guess what? I don't meet everyone behind the scenes. Most of my audience are virtual. I keep meeting virtual sisters and brothers throughout the year. And sometimes I don't even know that I follow you. I follow you. That means I'm reaching people. And that is what I'm doing with my platform, reaching people that I would not be able to do in my everyday life or in my community. I'm going beyond my community and doing the work of God. So I will never be tired of spreading the gospel.
I feel like we're twins in this regard, because I feel the exact same way, that God is using me as a vessel for many different purposes. So I don't feel like I'm tired. I'm no ways tired. I'm just going to do what God gifted me to do and continue to salt the earth. So I am so excited to hear that I'm not on an island by myself. So glad to hear this. Listen, I see lots of messages that's coming in. So while they're coming in, I want to acknowledge some of them right under your being highlighted there. People are saying, let's see, lots of comments are coming in here. Dr. Lin J, congratulations, congratulations. People are saying congratulations. People are tagging people. I see all of you guys. Amen. Don't get no ways tired. Top Notch said that. Top Notch said, yes, amen. Dr. Tina Ramsey, who I'll be connecting you all with as well, with CTR Media Network. She actually is on, and she said, congratulations to you all. She can't wait to meet you. She sent me a private message, and we've been communicating about you all. So I got some other things in line for you guys as well. Congratulations, graduates. My mom is on. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for being active participants. People are saying share, share, share. Congratulations to Sakinna over there. We ain't even got over to Sakinna. They like, we're going to talk about Sakinna right now. Okay. What do you want people to walk away knowing about your Emerge and Empower TV show?
The whole reason for the word itself, emerge, is I wrote a book called She-mergence, because I came from a dark place, a dark past, childhood abuse, so many different things. And what I want people to know is there is life after trauma. There is
Somebody
life
type that, life
after
after trauma.
So you can keep living and know you are not in this alone, and know it is not your fault. So going with these inspirations and empowerment, this will now give you the necessary tools to move on.
There's life after trauma. Every tool that you can think of that you may need to emerge and be empowered, you're going to learn those tools through the guests that Dr. Lin J brings on her show. There's life after trauma. I see you, Dr. Tina Ramsey. Thank you, Doctor, because I don't have nobody in the backstage today help me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Dr. Lin J's comment. Make sure you all make note of that. If you're a note taker, you're a money maker, according to Dr. Lotus Richey. anything else you want to just share with people on how they can stay connected with you?
How you can stay connected me is if you go on YouTube, I'm under Dr. Lin J. But of course, if you follow me on Facebook, Linda Joseph or Pastor Linda. Again, I wear many hats. I also have the group, which is We Were Inspiration, which is a platform that I created for women of sisterhood to come in, to share your stories, to even be anonymous and just talk and chat. So there's so much that you can do by connecting with me, or even if you don't need my services, someone else might need my services as far as coaching, counseling. Like I said, I wear many hats, and whatever I cannot do, I reference you to somebody else who can assist you further.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So we're going to make sure you all know you can go to Dr. Linda Joseph on social media, Pastor Linda Joseph. You're going to be able to find her. If you just type in Lin J, Linda Joseph, Pastor Linda Joseph, you're going to find this woman. So I am so excited and honored that you're here today, getting ready to formally graduate. All right, we're going to go to Lisa D and learn something about you over there. Lisa, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Hello, everybody.
I can, you know what? I know you from the church world because we're a part of Church of God in Christ together, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
oh yeah, I should have tagged some Church of God in Christ folk, but I can't do it. Anyway, I am super excited to have you here today as well. And let me give you some form of introduction because I do have some information about Lisa D. You sell houses. You sell houses, and you have built a reputation. You've built a formal reputation. Let me put your information up under you for a second. Lisa D.
Yes.
Yeah, I see your comments already coming in and everything, and I will make sure that I acknowledge all of them. What we'll do before I go into Lisa D, I'm going to take a quick commercial break and then come right back and formally introduce you. We'll be right back, everyone. All right, everyone, we are back and we are talking now with Lisa D. Lisa D, and I actually see you in the back office too, back here, Dr. Peggie. I'm going to pull you in. Dr. Peggie Johnson. Etheridge Johnson. How are you, Dr. Peggie? I see you. You look great. Look great. Lisa D sells houses, and she has built a reputation for getting the job done right with an extensive knowledge of the marketplace, proven marketing techniques, which is different than just marketing techniques, thorough follow-up, and attention to detail. She's earned numerous awards, but more importantly, her professionalism and dedication have helped thousands of satisfied customers fulfill their real estate dreams. And that speaks volumes. She helps both buyers and sellers, and she focuses her thriving business in the southern states of South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and their prestigious suburbs. She's known amongst her customers as not just a person that only lists and sells, but helps grow the construction of the family and foster their purchasing power and reselling of their homes. There's a lot of great stuff here about Lisa D, but I am so excited to have you here on today's episode and your graduation from How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. Welcome, Lisa D.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Talk to us about yourself. What even made you interested in real estate? Talk to us a little bit about your background.
I became interested in real estate. First, I was nursing, and after nursing or during the nursing, I got introduced to real estate. So then I took the course, and from there, it was history. I fell in love with it because it was another way of helping people empower themselves financially, and helping them gain knowledge about what real estate really is.
That's good. So did you have your own personal encounter with struggling with something pertaining to real estate that made you say, okay, we're not going down like this? Or what was it?
Yeah, it was me trying to purchase my own home and finding the information that I needed, the right way to go about purchasing my home. Like,
Okay.
whether do I start with the realtor? Do I start with the loan officer? Where do I start? So that gave me the inspiration to find out the proper way of purchasing a home and sharing it with other people.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So you went through your own trial and error, became more
Right.
of an expert now. You ended up
Exactly.
helping other people. So when
Exactly.
people tune into Keys with Lisa D, what can they expect?
They can expect to learn the proper way of preparing themselves to purchase a house or to put their house on the market. They will also learn where to start, whether you go to the lender or the real estate agent, and the process of going through the home buying purchasing process, pre, during, and post education as well.
Okay. So you're going to be bringing experts on your show, or are you
I
going to
will.
be doing most of the talking? How will your show format be?
I will be giving them my experiences and my education, that pour into them all the things that I know, as well as bring on lenders, investors, insurance companies, and different aspects of people that are in the housing market
That's going to be
industry.
epic. So when
Yeah.
they get done with your training, they will actually learn. I'm trying to text Mother Lofton. I was like, she got to hear this because people need to know that this right here, one of our eyes right here, right? For the Church of God in Christ. But now, when people walk away from whatever it is that you're going to share with them, they will get a chance to have better buying power or sell. What's going to be the
they'll
outcome of that?
they'll be well educated
Okay.
in the buying power of how to purchase a home and the financial wealth and experience that it gives you when you purchase a home, all the behind the scenes of purchasing a home, not just purchase a home for your family, but how it can empower your family, how it can help you build wealth within your family.
Okay. Wow. I love it. And so when can people tune into your show? Give people an idea of when that can happen.
Yes, I'll be on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as sometimes we'll have breakout sessions maybe during the day. I might also go into different segments once in a while for like pop ups during the day for people
Okay.
who can't join us at Thursdays.
But let's keep in mind, y'all, everybody that's watching, no matter what time the show is on, you can always access their content because there's going to be some ways for you to stay connected with them, and they're going to be doing that at various times. So this is
Right.
excellent. Anything else you want people to know right now as you're talking?
Yeah, I want them to know to avoid the fear and to ask questions, because a lot of times people won't ask questions because they fear that it's a silly question, or and I guarantee you, the question that you have to ask, somebody else needs to know that answer just as well. So don't
Mhm.
be afraid to ask questions, and the fears that you have about buying a home, overcome those fears by tuning in and learning as much as you can. And whatever you don't know, we'll find out the answer for you.
I love it. I love it. So no question is going to be out of sync. Just ask
Right.
your question and go with it because
Yes.
Lisa's going to be bringing these experts on to talk about it. Okay, wow. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you participated in this training. I'll go back to you all and ask a question about that as well. But I want to sandwich in over here Coach Jim Foster. How are you today, Coach Jim?
Well, I have another day of life. I woke up this morning, so I'm enjoying the bonus of life.
Are
Yes,
you
he
okay? I gotta put you over here, and I'm gonna put you over here front and center. Wait a minute. There you go. You enjoying what, Coach Jim?
I'm enjoying the bonus. I woke up, so everything after that is a bonus.
Woo-hoo! Coach Jim was our male graduate here in the course, and so we really, I think, enjoyed the synergy that we all had with you being in this class, Coach Jim. Jim A. Foster is a strategic business coach, president of Better Business Solutions, and co-founder and president of the Georgia home-based Business Chamber of Commerce. This man is a man to know. He is passionate about inspiring, motivating, and empowering entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and small business owners to develop and grow into even more successful and profitable businesses. He's a retired insurance professional, a coach, trains businesses and individuals, write business plans. This man has done things to make business plans made easy for you. He has had so many different hats that he's worn. Was the first African American and two-term president of the DeKalb Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors. You don't understand. I have like 3 pages here. This man has lived a tremendous life of leading business entrepreneurs to their destiny. Welcome, Coach Jim. Talk to us and tell us what made you so interested in the business world. Of course, you would freeze right now, but in a cute way. You're like, oh, talk more, Kim. Tell us more.
We'll be back.
You froze for a second. Go ahead and talk to us. Tell us a little bit about your background and what you want people to know about becoming a business entrepreneur.
Well, first of all, let me say thank you, Kim, for providing this forum, this platform for us to speak to the world. And also thank you for seeing things in me that I probably didn't see in myself and helping me to bring it out. And of course, what can I say about my classmates? You know, together we have worked, we have empowered each other, we have, you know, uplifted each other and make this day a memorable day. So, as for me myself, my goal has always been to empower, to help the young entrepreneur. I landed in this country with $50 in my pocket with a dream, and I had to navigate through the challenges of life. And believe me, I've had many failures. Each failure, I was able to rise from the ashes and ultimately build an insurance company that I was able to sell and retire. And of course, my intention was to ride off in the sunset and, you know, live a life of ease and luxury. But the Divine Master had different plans for me because right after that, the recession hit and I lost everything. So I had to start all over again. But when you have a dream, nothing can stop you from accomplishing it if you set your mind to it. But one of the greatest motivators for me was when folks would come to me for insurance, and they were always in a hurry. So I'm questioning why. What's the hurry? Why is it you're so in such a hurry? Right. And it was always, for the most part, well, you see, I've got this contract I'm negotiating, and they say I need insurance, but I don't have any. Or I've already completed the work and I'm supposed to pick up my check and I need to see my insurance and I don't have any. So I realized that folks, while they were great craftsmen and women, they were flying off the seat of their pants. They didn't have a plan. They weren't going in with a plan as to how to build their business. And that was where my commitment to work with this community actually started. And so I wrote the book, the nuts and bolts of starting a business. And from there, I'm able to offer the framework to actually develop and grow that business, putting in place the various aspects of it.
So, Coach, you are able, let me just get clarity because everything that you just said was so inspiring. But what I also want to know is when people come to your show, what are they going to walk away with? Like, because it sounds like you're going to be able to give them the nuts and bolts. Are you providing experts that come on, or are you going to be doing more teaching and training? What's the format of your show?
I believe the fundamental of success comes with delivering contents of value that actually fills a need, finding a need and filling that need. Yes. And so most of the folks that is starting a business, they need that framework. They need that plan to follow along. So my show is going to present a plethora of approaches. It's right now I'm doing a live where I actually teach people the very fundamental aspects. So my show is going to incorporate that segment where we do some teaching. Maybe the half of the show will be teaching. Okay. And then whatever subject we teach, we are going to bring in an expert. And that expert will be there to add substance and meat to the bone and answer all the deep questions that never get asked. And of course, we'll do a variety of events that will make the show something that people will come to. And when they leave, they will say, man, I'm so glad that I came, because they're going to leave with value and substance.
Oh. Well, the interesting part that you're saying that is I actually know people that have become your clients, and they've been reaching out to me saying how glad that they are that they've connected with you and how much you've already helped them. So I just want to give kudos to you that it's like, what? I didn't even know they were your clients. And I'm like, what? And I'm so proud of what you're doing, because once people get into, I don't know if it's a funnel or a web or whatever it is, but once they get into the Coach Jim's biz talk situation, some things happen differently for these people. So I'm excited about whatever it is that you're doing over there working with them. So congratulations to you.
Now, I work with some of the best coaches, the business coaches. So I'm able to bring whatever is coming out new. I become the conduit to get it out to them.
That's good. That's really good. And some of your fellow graduates are also tuning in, watching this as well, that have already graduated from the same program. So I'm sure you all are going to be being each other's guests and on different platforms with each other. So this is really good. When can people tune into your show?
Friday at noon.
Fridays at noon.
Noon, yes.
All right, everybody, listen. What's the name of your show? And tell them again where they can connect with you.
So my show is called Biz Talk with Coach Jim. And it will be an opportunity to just talk about business and the various aspects of business.
On Fridays at noon, Eastern Standard Time. All right, let me put that up there for you all. So Coach Jim Foster is going to be doing Biz Talk with Coach Jim Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time. So you don't want to miss that, because you're going to be getting some nuggets. He's going to be dropping all kinds of free, y'all. Look, free. Y'all, you tune in, you're going to get some good tips that's going to change the trajectory of your business. All right, Coach Jim, thank you so much. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back and hear from Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson. That's the whole full name. Okay, anyway, we'll be right back, everyone, right after this break.
Why learn about health when you can experience it? Experience it in beautiful Florida in February 2024. Join us for 3 days of integrative and intensive health and healing education and empowerment with the expertise of the following Healthopedia author, speaker, and facilitators. The world-renowned homeopath and acupuncture physician, Dr. James Marinakis, 4-decade health coach and holistic nutritionist, Dr. Joe D. Bear, and others such as Kimberly Meredith, Dame Doria Cordova, Rex Sykes, Dr. Gary Sanchez, Jamie Kerr, Serena Brown-Travis, and more. Experience daily morning walking and yoga, interactive participation, panel discussions, and more for your own epiphany of health. Get your tickets now.
All right, everyone, we are back and we are talking with the graduates that are graduating from How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. And we have with us another graduate that we know her many times from Kingdom of Pearls, LLC, but I am going to have us introduce her in a different way today. Dr. Peggie, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. You look wonderful. I know you had a special event that you were celebrating, so I'm so honored to have you here with us. And I love this class because it was like everybody was like, nobody gets left behind in this class. We are going to be using some teamwork. So that's why we came on live today on a Sunday at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard. So everybody in this group showed the true essence of teamwork, and I commend you all for that. And so thank you all. Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson is a serialpreneur, an entrepreneur, and multi-talented gift that God has placed on this earth to meet diverse needs of the spiritually wounded. That is important. People that are spiritually wounded. She's a native of Saluda, South Carolina, married to Bishop Richard S. Johnson Jr. for 53 years. Oh my gosh. They are the parents of 3 sons, and they have daughter-in-laws, all kind of stuff, grandparents. She's a woman that we're 2 granddaughters. She has 5 adorable grandchildren, triplets. Okay, it's a lot of names in here in a great way, because this woman is the matriarch of her family. She's a vessel chosen by God to be a warrior during her youth. And Dr. Johnson has experienced the understanding and fulfillment of the gift later in life through the love and teachings of many spiritual mothers. She's a spiritual mother, by the way, to many of all of us as well. But I want to just reference the fact that she's a first lady of Cathedral of Faith Ministries. She's held many positions in her church, internationally as well, a licensed missionary, former director of the Women's and Children's Ministry, and you name it. This woman has certifications beyond imagination. Content writer, certified life coach, transformational teacher. She's gifted in a lot of areas. So age does not stop anything. Welcome, Dr. Peggie, to this graduation. How are you?
How are you, Kim? And how are my classmates? Congratulations to all of you. And thank you so much, Kim, for this forum and for all of your teaching.
Well, I want to say, I know you are the author of many books as well. Just take a portion of your life that you want to expound upon and share with us the culmination of everything God has created you to be. You wear a lot of hats. I mean, you have 4 best-selling books. You're amazing. So talk to us from any perspective that you think would be helpful for those that are watching today.
Right. I have a solo book that I wrote, as well as I'm co-author in 10 anthologies. I think it's 10. I lose count.
I have them all listed here. Yes.
But there's just so many different aspects of my life that, God has kind of brought full circle. But the main thing that he has taught me in my life is that that of being wounded as a young child, spiritually wounded, and then observing that also with my parents, and then growing up and marrying a preacher. I didn't marry a preacher. I married a brother. He became a preacher.
Right.
And then having to experience that all over again in many different settings. And so one experience was so shattering and so painful that I just could not explain it. And it literally affected my relationship with God, my relationship with other people. And it just did not feel comfortable, because I have loved God since I was a child. I've had a very close relationship with him, all those years. And so God sent me to a place, university, as a matter of fact, and it was there that I learned what my experience was all about. And so all of a sudden I had a name. I had a name for what I had experienced. And once I discovered that, the process of healing began. And I wrote my thesis paper about it, and I put it away. And I said, I'm never going to talk about this again. But little did I know, God began to send people to me who were also spiritually wounded. And he knew my heart. I love to help those who are hurting and those who are going through different challenges, different traumas, women and children, and even men. We all say women and children, but I'm a boy mom.
I am too. I have 4 sons. So yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm a boy mom. I didn't raise daughters, so I'm there for them as well. But anyway, in that process of time, God dealing with me and dealing with my healing and allowing me to understand I was not the only one, and there's thousands and thousands of his children who are out there wandering around. They've been hurt, they've been wounded, they don't know what happened to them. And the first way to heal is to understand what it is you're healing from. So that has been a part of my journey that, I really didn't want. I wanted to just be a mom, be a pastor's wife. but he kind of, made sure that I was out there doing other things and sharing my story. So I shared it in a book, Kingdom of Pearls, Recovering the Wounded Heart. Because that's what God is all about. He wants to recover us. He wants to restore us. He wants us to heal. And we can't heal if we keep putting a Band-Aid on the wound and trying to pretend that it does not exist.
You cannot. And I think that speaks volumes to what your show is going to focus on. Kingdom Pearls, you're going to be talking to people about what, so that they can heal. What are you going to focus on? Are you going to bring guests on? Are you going to primarily teach yourself? What's going to happen on Kingdom Pearls when they tune in?
We're going to have a variety of things on Kingdom Pearls. We're going to have guests on. We're going to have experts on, because I've discovered there's so many others who have written books, who've done research, such as myself, in this area. And so we're going to bring those on. We're also going to be giving principles and strategies of not just healing, but preventive and corrective measures. Because there's some people who are healthy, they've never been wounded spiritually, and we want them to remain that way because God's kingdom needs to be built.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.
The commercial. Could you all hear me? Or did you see the commercial?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you know what? The outro thing came on because it's with all of us on the thing and us connected to all of our audiences. Sometimes the program thing will just do its own thing. I'm like, wait a minute now, StreamYard, you're gonna listen to me over here. So go back and say what you just said. We're back.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I thought it was just me.
Yeah, no, I thought it was me too. I was like, what am I seeing? But it was the program. But go ahead. Let's carry on.
I want to share principles that prevent and correct. Good. So from the preventive and corrective viewpoints, I'll be sharing from a biblical worldview, and be sharing biblical strategies of how, because everybody's situation is different. Yes. And the way God heals us and brings us back to himself, and some didn't lose their relationship with God, but they lost relationships with others. And because we are multidimensional individuals and all of those dimensions work together, the spiritual aspect of us plays a great part in that. So, as my brother, Jim, as my brother Jim talks about the financial, that's one of the dimensions of human existence. So sometimes if we are unhealthy in the spiritual realm, we are unhealthy as we deal with our finances.
That's right.
So we have to bring all of that together. So I'll be sharing about those 7 dimensions of human existence and how they connect to the spiritual realm, and how being healthy in the spiritual realm also causes us to be healthy in those other dimensions.
That's going to be amazing. Yeah. Kingdom Pearls, when can they officially watch your show? On what day of the week is it going to be airing?
Okay, the Kingdom Pearls show with Dr. Peggie will be airing on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Times.
Okay, so it's going to be on Mondays at 7 p.m., everyone, Eastern Standard, and on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we're going to make sure we pop that up too, so you all will know. While I'm popping this up, tell them about your experience in writing a book alongside with Kim Coles. That's like a big to-do.
Yeah, that was very exciting. That was a very exciting experience. Kim was my coach at one time, and she encouraged me to share in this anthology about my marriage because it's very rare that people are married. At that time, I was married 51 years. And she was saying, give us some gems. Let us know how you did that. What's the secret sauce? And so working alongside her was very exciting. And Kim is she's very lovable, down to earth individual. And, she's just like us. And I got the privilege and opportunity to also do some editing in that book. So it's very special and dear to my heart.
That is awesome. Okay, so we're going to go to Sakinna J. Now, y'all make sure you stay seated because, this is 5 people graduating. Normally, I do 1 person graduating, and we go through a whole hour together with just 1 person. So y'all know what I'm over here dealing with, trying to get through 5. And I was like, oh, no. This is a special episode of the Kim Jacobs Show, okay? So, Dr. Peggie, I am excited about your show. Before we go, before I even put you up, Sakinna, let me do this. Because I wanted to pop, yeah. You know what? It's so many comments and stuff coming in too. It's been a whole flood of them. I'm going to get to as many as I can, y'all, before we exit off of today's episode. The special edition, remember? Special edition of How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. Don't leave until you see the presentation of their certificates, which is coming up very shortly. And Sakinna J, before I put you up, let me just put this under Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson, the book that she was referencing, Kingdom of Pearls, in case you all want to go and get that off of Amazon or something. It's Kingdom of Pearls, and definitely want you to have access to any of her books. That's over on her page. You can Google everywhere you find Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson, you're going to find her content. All right. Everybody enjoying yourselves over here, all of you all?
Oh, yes.
All right. 5 of y'all graduating. Let's go to you, Sakinna J. How are you today? You're muted, though. You have to unmute yourself. I said that a lot in the class.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. All right, Sakinna, let's pull you up. Sakinna J is a 3-time best-selling author, certified transitional and family life coach, social worker, and she's also the CEO, founder of I Choose Me Enterprises, a company that helps women regain, restore, and rebuild their lives after experiencing domestic violence. She also helps women take back their power and live their best lives. She is a Philadelphia native, and she has a lot of different hats that she wears as well, but she actually overcame a lot of her challenges in her life. And she has been on radio and all kinds of different things. But today, I want to make sure she gets to talk from an autism perspective. Welcome, Sakinna J, to the show. How are you? Can you hear me, Sakinna?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's funny because right when y'all finally come up, you were crystal clear the whole time, right? And then time you come up, it's getting fuzzy and stuff. I said that happens on CNN and different other broadcasts too. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It doesn't matter what be going down. Go on and do what you're going to do and keep it moving. You never see any of these international shows where something glitches and then they be like, we're going to stop the broadcast and end the whole thing. The devil is a liar. We're not doing that. We're going forward. Okay. So Sakinna J, welcome. How are you? Can you hear me? No, Sakinna can't hear me.
Good.
You good? Okay. Talk to us, Sakinna, about your show. And the fact, first of all, talk to us about you and your daughters for a moment, please. Can you hear me, Sakinna?
So I have identical twin daughters that were diagnosed with autism. Can you hear me?
So what we'll do, I can say it again now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Go ahead. Your turn.
Okay. So I have identical twin daughters that have been diagnosed with autism. They were diagnosed when they were about two years old. And so that was my motivation to start a talk show surrounding the obstacles that I deal with them, as well as support other families, because I used to be a therapist for children on the spectrum. And so there's some expertise there that I bring into my own situation. So I wanted to help support other families that may be dealing with children that are on the spectrum.
And so with your children being identical twins and they having this particular difference, is because I don't like to call it necessarily a disability or anything, but it's a difference that you've had to make some adjustments to. Your learning and experience, do you believe is going to help others in this situation and help it make it a little easier for them? Because I know in dealing with autism, people mislabel, they don't understand it. They just don't understand.
Oh,
So is your
absolutely. Absolutely.
So what is your show going to do to help them, to help those that will be tuning in?
Well, it's going to help them be able to understand, first off, you're not alone. There are a lot of other families that are out there dealing with their children being on the spectrum. And there's a lot of families who refuse to acknowledge that their child is on the spectrum. So just giving them that support so that they can feel comfortable with talking about their situation, talking about their children, even taking their children out in public. There's a lot of families with children who have children on the spectrum that don't even take their children out because of, sensory issues, and just their child may be too loud or can't handle loud noises. So just teaching them that it's not so much about isolation, but more so about preparation. And it is very much
Excellent.
possible. I take my twins everywhere with me. And it's because I prepare myself, my kids, we prepare ourselves to deal with certain obstacles they may have when they're out in public. So just helping those families realize that there is support out there, and just being able to help them gain that support.
That's beautiful. And with you being a parent in this regard, I know you also talk about domestic violence and other things that has, because your show is going to talk about primarily autism, but then you also are a thriver from dealing with some domestic violence things. Anything you want to share in any aspect of your backstory that you want people to know that kind of brings you to where you wanted to have this show?
Well, I am a three-time best-selling author. So one of the books that I co-authored, and I talked about my story of dealing with a very toxic and abusive relationship, but I didn't allow that situation to keep me down. So it's the same thing with my children. I have a very um, good spirit where I just want to help people. And I want to help people understand that they're not alone, and that they can make it through all those obstacles, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's being a teen mom, whether it's, you know, daddy issues, which are like all three of my books that I've co-authored in, as well as dealing with your children on the spectrum. And here's the funny part about this. I wanted to help children, the families of children on the spectrum, but I really didn't know where I wanted to go. And then I got a call asking if I would sub for someone to come in as a guest on your show. And I was
Oh, that's
like, okay, God, like, what's happening here? I was so stuck. I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know how I wanted to reach people or how I was going to go about doing it. And so thank you, because when you offered me the opportunity, I was like, this would be great. And I just jumped on it from there.
Well, I'm so glad you did. And I think that it's going to be a game changer for every parent pertaining to children that have autism. Because a lot of times I can tell you, when we do research, there are groups out there that literally have as if they're representing autistic children. But at the end of the day, they're actually saying things that is completely opposite of what's true, that's not beneficial and is very hurtful to some of the children that have and live with this particular. So I'm glad that you're going to be coming out there, and I know I'll be sharing it with a lot of people that I know that have children with autism and say this is a factual based program. So I'm super excited about your show coming out. So when can people tune into your show? I know there's a delay. I can hear that there's some kind of delay.
Okay.
When can people tune in?
So normally I do Twin Tuesdays about my twins. So we're going to do Tuesdays at 10 a.m. You can tune in to Autism Talk with Sakinna J.
Yay! Okay, Autism Talk with Sakinna J. When we come back, everybody, I'm actually going to right now, because you all have been flooding the circuits with comments. Thank you so much, Sakinna J. Thank you all so far for everything that you've shared. What I want to do is go to some of these audience comments, which is plentiful. And I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get to all of these. These are a lot of y'all. Y'all done really chimed in. All right, let's see here. Are they coming up, the comments? I see you saying, I am proud of my beautiful daughter. I see Top Notch says, congratulations, Sakinna. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Okay, let's see. Zena says, I'm proud of my beautiful daughter, Sakinna. And okay. Queen T says, yes, I am screaming over here. I am screaming. And let's see. Congratulations to all my little sister Sakinna. Go, sis. Go, sis. Okay. And Dr. Peggie, put your thumbs up when you're ready to come back on. I know you have to go back and forth sometimes. Okay. One thing, we're all very mindful of each other. I'm not going to leave her up there with a circle. So when you have to pop off, I'll pop you back on when I see your thumb. Okay. All right. Love you, Mookie. Who Mookie? Who Mookie? Y'all talking about like Ray Ray and 7-Eleven and all the boys in front of 7-Eleven. Who Mookie on here? Which one of y'all Mookie? Raise your hand if you Mookie. It's you, Sakinna. Don't even try. And nobody else laughing but you like that. So it's it's Sakinna. Sakinna is Mookie. Put a Band-Aid on it, somebody said. Whatever y'all were talking about. Rose said, who said a Band-Aid? Put a Band-Aid on it. Was that's you, Dr. Peggie. Comments over there for you. Waving at you, Rose Slade. I see all of y'all coming in. Linda J, thanks for watching. She said she already hosted. She's like, thank y'all so much for watching over there. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, graduates. All right. Congratulations. Linda J is responding to all of her people too. Teen said, congratulations to you over there. Titan, probably. Hey, Coach Jim. Hey, Coach. How you doing? Amen. People chiming in. All right, y'all. Y'all gonna have me. I'm gonna be dehydrated by the time I do all of these. Bless your heart.
Yeah, man, keep on going.
Lisa, I see. Way to go. Sakinna and your family graduates. Congratulations to you all, Sakinna. Amen. Lady Dixon. Okay. Hey, girl. Hey over there, Lisa. Hey, Adeline. Everybody saying hello. Woo, Lord. Okay, yeah. Share. I see followers. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back and hear from each of them again and get some certificates going as well. Y'all done work me today. All right. We'll be right back.
Who are those people?
Wonderful,
you know,
Dr. Tina.
The guys playing golf in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. The woman wearing $1,000 shoes at a cafe in the city. The kid in the ripped jeans driving a $200,000 sports car. What do they know that you don't? One word: leverage. Working smarter, not harder. Owning their own business, not being owned by a job. The good news? We have it. Interested?
Whew, okay. This has been real already. I've had a great time talking with everyone. I would like to hear what your key takeaway was from the training. If you could share that. Dr. Lin J, let's start with you if possible. Can you hear me, Dr. Lin J? I know it finally came back to you. Like, girl, you didn't talk so much.
Yes.
I just said for what's like a takeaway or anything that you would say pertaining to the training, and would you recommend it to any other people?
Definitely. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that wants to start up, who's stuck, not sure what to do. And even if you're already doing it, it is an eye opener to many things. Some of the things, of course, I'd already experienced through trial and error, but now there are even so much more that are at the tip of your fingers, but you just need to know where those tools are and how to utilize them.
Awesome, awesome. And so with 6 weeks, because we went 6 weeks and probably a little longer than 6 weeks, do you feel like that is a good amount of time for you to get some understanding of how to launch this show for yourself?
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. All right. Well, Lisa D, you want to chime in and share your thoughts on taking the training as well? You're muted. Let's go to you. You're muted. So
Okay.
you said all kind of
I'm
kudos.
sorry.
And
I was saying, thanks, Kim, for your time and your patience with each and every one of us. We really enjoyed you. You really did an awesome job. And I am very glad that I took time to take the class. As so much that I learned in this class, but just to be able to come on, because I'm not a virtual person with speaking and stuff like that. So it helped me to gain the knowledge and the confidence to do this more often. So I thank you for that.
you're gonna really do well, especially once you're in your own comfort zone of being able to teach and train on what you're the expert in. It's just gonna be awesome. Coach Jim, any thoughts as well on in taking the training course, and any of your thoughts on takeaways?
One of my biggest takeaway is what being a coach is. As a business coach myself, I've always said that my job is to create breakthroughs, is to put you under the spotlight and expose your blind spots. Well, having you looking over my shoulder and exposing my blind spots when it comes on to being in the talking business with people all over the world. That was just great. That was just phenomenal because it allowed me to identify things, assets that I had, potentials that I had that I did not see the how to utilize it. And that in itself has been of great value to me. And that is why I highly recommend your show. Not only is your show the way you do it so personable, so fun, so inspiring, but as a person yourself, I'll never forget the first time when you called me and when we spoke. And my wife was at the hospital, but it was a transformative experience. So thank you so much, and I will continue to expose and what you do.
Well, thank you as well. And Dr. Peggy, you're muted though.
I totally agree with everyone and everything that they have said and shared about this learning experience. I will add that the equipment you gave us, so many tools and strategies, as well as new equipment that I did not know about, and you enhanced us, your energy. You you're always in there with all of this energy. And I appreciate that as well. So I'm just adding to what has already been said. But I also want to say this, that you met us where we were. You met us where we were. You were understanding of the fact that we all have life situations going on. And so you worked with us through all of that, and you challenged us and you pushed us. And I think that that was just remarkable, and it was inspiring to me.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Sakinna J, any comments about the training? I know there's a delay, but
I mean, everyone said everything I was going to say, but
what did you said? Everybody said what you were going
but
to
I
say
will
already?
say it was definitely an amazing experience. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. You took your time and you helped us all through everything. You answered every question until we knew exactly what to do. It was just a phenomenal experience. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. And so if any of you are interested in actually taking the training yourself, then know that right now we have group trainings that's going on with the maximum of 5. I actually have one that's starting next week. So if you're interested, just email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. And let me pop that up for you all to know exactly where to email. There's an endorsement video over on kimjacobsconsulting.com with Dr. Les Brown endorsing the program. But the price of the price over there has to do with one-on-one training. The way that this works is you get to split the amount amongst you and your peers. So don't go with the price that you see over there. Reach out to me and let me know, and I will make sure that you get the group rate, which is still the exact same training. So you're getting a seriously significant type of discount that's happening in a great way in the comfort of your home. And I love the opportunity to be able to serve you and to be able to work with you. So email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv, or you can connect with me on any of the social media pages. And I have 2 seats that's available for this class that's starting next week. So please make sure you reach out to me if you want one of those 2 opportunities. All right. So we are going to get ready to present some certificates. So when Dr. Lin J, when you can, give me a thumbs up as well. And we're going to go from there. Let me play one final commercial. And then, did y'all enjoy yourselves? I told you it'll just kind of flow, right? So,
Oh yeah.
so it was like, wait, what time? How are we going to do this? Hold that. Trust me, it's just going to flow. We're going to have a good conversation. In the studio audience, I hope that you all have been enjoying yourself. Get ready to put all your congratulations up because we're getting ready to present certificates in a few moments here. And then we'll all be able to go on with the rest of our day. Let's see. All right. We'll be right back.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work. 4 of his fingers were amputated. Our family went through a lot, so I know what you're going through as an injured worker. If you've been hurt on the job, call me now. I'll fight to get the workers' comp benefits you may deserve. I'll fight for you like family. Put my experience to work for you. Call 704-457-5000, the first call for injured workers.
All right, everyone. I hope that you all have enjoyed. We're getting ready to present certificates to these individuals. And I want to make sure if you have any congratulatory comments, keep them flooding. They'll go back and watch them even on some of the social media sites. But we are excited today to present to them. Let me see, Dr. Lin J, let me know when you want to come back in. I actually had your certificate up here. So let me go and get some more here. Give me a second. And I'll pop them all in and play some music. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for your certificate of completion as a graduate? Let me see. Anybody had any comment that you really wanted to make?
Ready.
Did you have a comment that you wanted to make that you didn't get a chance to throughout today? Because I know, like I said, normally it's 1 hour with just one person. So was there anything, Lisa, you wanted to say before I present your certificate?
I just want to say congratulations to all my classmates and us being the first graduating class. Yay!
The inaugural graduating class in a group setting.
Yeah.
We've had probably about close to 50 or maybe even 60 at this point that have graduated from how to start your own show from scratch since the pandemic. Just so you all know, I've had a show on PBS and the Word Network and filmed at the Old Jim and Tammy Faye Baker studio. I've served as the balance expert on one of our local affiliates with NBC, and Coca-Cola did some sponsoring where they sent me out to do balance makeovers for families. So over the years, I've traveled with Les Brown and teaching people how to share their stories. I've pulled all of those things together to be able to help people by starting your own show. So that's where that whole theory comes from, for you to be able to connect with your audience and provide a platform to form a deeper relationship with your existing clients, authors, friends, family, people that need to stay connected with you some kind of way. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So we're getting ready
And
to.
Kim, if I might just say that one thing that is real powerful is the format that you have. You know, with us as a group. I mean, we are forever connected, and along the way, we benefit from each other's questions, problems, solution, challenges. And we say, "Oh, that's mine too," or "I never looked at it like that." So it's a great way that we are able to connect and come to this point. So thank you for that.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Jim, for that comment. Dr. Peggy, did you have a comment, or Sakinna, or Dr. Lin J? You're muted though, Dr. Peggy, so unmute yourself right quick.
I would just like to say congratulations to everyone. It was such an awesome pleasure to be in this group with you all together. It made the learning experience more fun. And as Coach Jim said, you know, sometimes others ask questions that you really need the answer to. You may not have even thought about that question. And so when they ask the question, you go, "Oh, that's something I needed to know also." And I thank you all so very much for not leaving one behind.
I'm grateful for that theory as well. Was there anybody else had a comment too that I definitely want to hear any of your comments.
Hello, everyone. Hey, classmates. Thank you for just staying together. I know we're all adults here, and I want everyone that is watching to know that Coach Kim works with you. She works with your schedule and is understanding. So, even when I initially wanted to come in, my schedule was not allowing me to come in. So, she's human, all right? She's not robot. So, she understands that what you go through on an everyday, and number two, she's a praying, God-fearing woman. So that is really the most important thing for me. Anything that I do, I also like when people understand and believe. We have prayed together here in the classroom, so it just feels like at home to me.
That's good. That's good. And you know what? And y'all are praying people. So it's not just like I'm over here, doing my own thing and pushing myself on you guys. It was a welcome environment, and I could feel the spiritual connection as well. Even though there are different people that are taking the training that we do not even remotely share the same spiritual beliefs, but we have a great connection amongst us walking on this earth together. And I respect them and their spiritual beliefs, and they respect me and mine, and we don't force anything on each other, and we just walk in our own individual authority that God ultimately gave each of us. So I'm really grateful to hear that comment. Sakinna, any comment? I know it's a delay. Go.
I'm just excited. I can't wait for everyone's shows and
You can't wait for everybody's shows. Any other comments, Sakinna? Because I keep cutting you off, I think.
no, just excited. This was a great experience. So thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for whatever is happening. It worked out because we were able to still even vibe and jive doing that and connect. Okay, let's go to our certificates, and then we're gonna close out with all of these comments, and then that'll be our extended edition of the Kim Jacobs Show today. If you want to tune in to the Kim Jacobs Show, you can tune in Monday through Fridays at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I always encourage you to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, which I'll put that up somewhere. And then we're going to do these certificates so that you all can go ahead and get your graduation. I'll send them to you all individually. I'll also be adding you to a private group that's going to be with some of the other graduates as well. And y'all get in there and make the group what you need it to be. The only thing it can be is what you create it to be. Say, hey, I'm here. I need to know who's going to be on my show. Who are all these guests that's on your flyers, and start getting in there and scratching some surface going in there. All right, y'all make sure you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show as well. And let's get ready to present the final piece here, which is your certificates, which you all haven't seen those. So I'm so excited about that. This is a copyright-free version of the graduation song. It's not the, the other one. They keep giving you a copyright strike on YouTube if you do something wrong. So you got to go with copyright-free. Remember that, y'all. Okay? Let's see. Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead, y'all, flood the comments over there and tell them congratulations to all of those that you're here to support today. All right, let me get you some. Certificate is presented to Sakinna J. Here you are, Sakinna J. This certificate of completion, Kim Jacobs online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Sakinna J on today, November 5th, 2023. Congratulations to you for completing the course. Thank you for your diligence and showing up for you. And I want to present, first of all, I want to thank Cassandra Davis, who is the person that put all of these certificates together on my team. I do not take it for granted that she's working as a mom of a child that has Down syndrome and wearing all of the hats that she wears. And I'm making it loud. Yeah, all of the hats that she wears as a pastor's wife, and she's ministering the gospel, working, school, and this woman has been by my side for so many years when I travel to speak and different things. I want to thank you, Cassandra Davis, for what you do and the value that you bring to the Kim Jacobs Show. Mackenzie Rhodes, thank you for being in the back office faithfully every day, except not today though. We weren't here it's Sunday, but you're like, not today. But it's okay. She normally always there for me Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. Okay, let me go ahead. I just like to give kudos and honor where honor is due. It's always due and right to do that. Okay, let's go to the next person. Can y'all hear this? Let's see who this is. Let me see. Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson. It says here that you are getting a certificate of completion for the Kim Jacobs Online, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Dr. Peggie Etheridge Johnson. How do you feel about this? I'm excited. Put the congratulations out there, everybody. Can y'all hear that music enough? You gotta turn it up now. Gotta be bold. All right. Congratulations. Let's go to the next individual. We have a certificate of completion. The Kim Jacobs Online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Lisa Dixon. Presented on November 5th, 2023. Thank you so much for your participation in completing the training. We have Coach Jim Foster.
All right.
Certificate of completion, the Kim Jacobs Online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Jim Foster, November 5th, 2023. Congratulations, Coach Jim. This off, you can ready to do your thing. Let's see. Let's go to Dr. Linda Joseph. The certificate of completion, the Kim Jacobs Online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Dr. Linda Joseph on November 5th, 2023. And I am so excited about you getting ready to emerge and empower people. Woo! Everybody, let's celebrate these wonderful, accomplished individuals today. Oh, I think I feel like I've been at a wedding. This is great. I think I might use some really, really burning. Okay, this is a lot in a great way. Well, I salute you. I salute you properly because you showed up You showed out. You poured your heart out. You gave everything in the course. 6 weeks is a good amount of time for us to spend time together. Plus, we did some technical training and setting your accounts up. But you all were very devoted. And whenever any life situations happened, you communicated, you expressed, look, I have this going on. I expressed things that I had going on too, because we all are, like you said, human beings. But together we made it through this journey. And I'm so honored that I was able to serve as your coach in this journey. Each of you, you're going to make a tremendous difference in this world. And I'm excited for you. All right. All right. We get ready to close out. Let's get your final comments over here. And we're going to close out. Let me see. Final comments. Okay. Now, y'all open audience. Y'all are the best audience in the world. These are comments that came in. I'm trying to see all of the comments. I see your comments here. They're kind of showing up delayed because we're all streaming. But I see Marvin. I see you looking, Marvin, over there. Okay. Top Notch said, congratulations. Cynthia Lennox. She has the Cynthia Lennox show, and she deals with women that are vintage over 60 plus. And it's a wonderful thing over there. She teaches you about happiness. Cynthia Lennox, one of your contemporaries, is on. Let's see. She said, congratulations to you all. Got to run. Wanted to pop on for a moment. I see you saying congratulations. I see you, Lisa. Thank you. Sakinna, you did it, girl. You did it. I love you. Everybody said congratulations. You go, Sakinna. You go. Congratulations to everybody. Robert said, I'm so proud of you. Cynthia Lennox said, thank you so much. And people are, what else? People are saying a lot of stuff. All right, y'all. Okay, congratulations. Rose said, congratulations, Daddy. Wait a minute. We got somebody saying that. You know they talking to you, Coach Jim. They like, look, Daddy. Congratulations, Daddy. Of his little, no. This is you, Sakinna's daddy, saying Mookie. I love that family. They gonna put your whole. They don't want y'all guys. Sakinna blushing over here. I thought you were saying that they were the Jim was the daddy, but your daddy said, "Hey, Mookie, baby, I'm here for you. I'm watching you on your graduation, baby. I got you." Y'all funny. Congratulations to my beautiful daughter. Today he's being more formal there. He's like, to my beautiful daughter, Sakinna. Yes, screaming all the way over here. Y'all go, sis. You got the next level. That your family tripping over there. They like you. Yeah, we got Sakinna over here. Lots of comments have come in, and y'all, we appreciate you all just pouring your love to all of these graduates. I done said a bunch of stuff about all of y'all, so I think it's safe to say, okay, congratulations, Pastor Linda Joseph. Mookie, they're gonna keep putting Mookie. They gonna make you turn red, even though you're dark skinned over there. Mookie. All right, y'all. Listen, and thank you all for tuning in to today's episode of the special edition of our graduation with these outstanding graduates. All right, we're getting ready. Any closing comment? Anybody want a closing comment? We're gonna go. We get ready to go.
I love you all. Please stay in touch. And I want you all to come on my show.
All right, everybody. That's this episode.
Blessings, everyone. Blessings. God bless you. God bless you. I'll see y'all on the stage, on the set.
Make sure you all tune in. I put over in the comments each of their shows. So make sure you tune in. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on the Kim Jacobs Show. Take care, graduates. God bless you, and thank you for staying for the extended time of your graduation. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward